is a community sharing borders with at least 6 Burkinabe communities. Even though it is part of the Upper East region of Ghana, one only needs to travel about half a kilometer outside the market of Feo in the Bongo district to get into some of the first Burkina Faso communities. Despite this fact, there is no official border post in the area, a situation the chief of Bongo-Feo fears makes it easy for smuggling of goods, theft and possible terror attacks in the wake of similar attacks on Burkinabes. Today in our series on porous borders, Upper East Region correspondent Albert Sori filed this report.
The Upper East region is located in the northeastern corner of Ghana and is the second smallest of the 16 administrative regions. The region is occupying a total land surface of about 8,842 square kilometers, or 2.7% of the total land area of Ghana. It is bordered by Burkina Faso to the north, Togo to the east, the Upper West region to the west, and the northern region to the south. Some of Ghana's official border posts in the Upper East region are located at Paga, Kulungugu, and Polmakum. At these borders, persons coming into the country are screened thoroughly by immigration and custom officials before they are allowed entry. However, exactly same cannot be said of Feo in the Bongo district.
But where we are here, you see, this is Jelwongo, just where I'm talking. For you can just cross here. In Jelwongo, you can just cross here.
Often called Bongo-Feo, this community is neighbor to at least 6 Burkinabe communities, some of which are less than a kilometer away, according to the chief, Naba Ayenaba Azare.
If I just show my left here is Jelwongo. I go here, you go to ZC and you enter Ziu. You go up there, there is a place called Nargia. There's a place there you can enter Ziu. Jelwongo is Burkina. ZC, Ziu is Burkina. Nargia, Ziu is Burkina. Yelbia, Yelbisi is Burkina. Subga, that's Subga.
Despite this, there is no official border post in the area.
So there have been several times of stealing from Burkina Faso, and we have intercepted them. Terrorism, it can happen. When stealing can happen, why in the night or as the borders are porous and there's no any security man nearby or not permanent. There's a lot of smuggling which is passing here, outside the country and into the country. We have been seeing it. Yeah, I've seen it several times. The truck will come at an odd hour and pass.
There are immigration and customs checkpoints with assigned officers in the area, but the chief believes this is not enough.
They are far away. They are just here during daytime, but in the night you don't see them. And you know how terrorists come in? They pass through the porous routes. If not, they pass through the bush. And here we have the bush where they can pass through. So this is what we have seen, that there's a need to have a border post here, and we will work hand in hand.
This place here is one of the endpoints of the Feo market. It is only about half a kilometer away from one of the closest Burkina Faso communities. Desmond Atambiri is the assemblyman for the Feo electoral area.
Currently where we are standing is an exit point to Yeluongo, which is in Burkina Faso. When you take this route, you are going to Burkina Faso, which is a half kilometer from the Feo town. So this one is a free entry point for people of Burkina and then Feo you have people taking advantage of this porous nature of the road to smuggle a lot of, especially the area of this planting for food and jobs. The people use this as a transit point for them to smuggle fertilizer out of the town.
He says members of this community were in a state of panic when news broke not too long ago of a terror attack in Burkina Faso.
Day in and day out, because Feo is not far from Burkina, we hear a lot of attacks not far from the border. So when we hear that, we were alarmed, and we were always alert, even in our churches. When we see visitors in our church, we were always intrigued about their presence. So in fact, when the issue was there, people were talking about it. In fact, the people of Feo were not at ease at all. We were always on tenterhooks, and
the people of Bongo-Feo believe a well-established border post in the area will not only protect citizens, it will also help generate a lot of revenue for the country.
Now, there is already immigration presence. The only thing is that it's challenging because they are few. And from what the chief tells us, these immigration officials don't reside in the community. So at night, people go in and come out. And so it's easy for criminal activity to take place without the culprits being easily identified. My name is Albert Sorry for JoyNews.
Expect more even as we visit other parts of the country and bring you details on what's happening at our borders with neighboring countries.